So I cannot believe how fast these weeks are going by. And so over the next few weeks, I thought it would be nice to go to the different garden centers and stores to see what they're bringing out for the upcoming gardening season. Now, I just happened to press record at Tractor Supply Store, and they have their roses that they're bringing out. Now, last year we started our rose garden, and I'm pretty okay with the roses. The only thing I'm looking for are two climbing roses to plant at the entrance of the rose garden. But here they have so many colors, they have so many varieties. So the Tractor Supply Store is starting to put out a lot of their roses. Now be sure to stay until the end because I want to share with you the one thing that I did not see at the Tractor Supply Store, which I was a little bit surprised about because I've been seeing at the other stores. And make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can go along with me as I go to these different stores as they are starting to put out all of their gardening items for this upcoming season. So they also have a little clearance section. These are last year's holiday items that they're trying to get rid of. So $5 are for the big buckets of plants, and then $2 is for these little small trees right here. So be sure to stay until the end. I'll show you what I picked up from the Tractor Supply Store, but they're starting to get a lot of their seed potatoes in, onions, garlic, asparagus. So all of these are starting to be put out. Okay, so right here you have like your nut trees, your forsythia, your clematis, the dahlias, the cannas. So all type of bulbs and tubers and dormant plants. They're starting to put these out as well as a couple of other plants. But this is what I really wanted to just make sure that a lot of people understand. So as I am looking at the fruit plants, I notice there are various hardiness zones, which I always tell you all: know your first fall frost, know your last spring frost, and know your growing zone. So as I'm going down a lot of these fruit plants, is one that seriously stuck out to me, and that was this cherry plant. So it says the zones are between 2 and 7. So I was just wondering why that may be here, because we're in zone 8A. But just be sure to check things like that when you're getting ready to buy plants. Okay, so next we have our fruit trees. You got peaches, you have pears, you have apples that are available at the Tractor Supply Store. And next, if you don't have a lot of space, y'all always know that this is one of my favorite brands that I'm going to show you here up next. If you don't have a lot of space, if you stay in an apartment, or if you just want to grow fruit in container, I do highly recommend the Bushel and the Berry brand. And so they have this out, but let me show you that some of the leaves it's like they had maybe left them out in the cold before bringing them in. I don't know. I just made that up, but that's what the leaves look like. But this is a good brand, especially if you have a small space. They also have different collections. If you want to get different plants and just kind of plant them together and create a garden space like that. So they have these available, and they also have some books that were 50% off. And y'all know how I am. I love to read. But the one thing that I did not see out of all of this, y'all, where were the seeds? I did not see any seeds available. So maybe they're late. Okay, so I'm down here in the seed starting area putting some things up, y'all, and I got to change out a couple of our grow lights that we had because those don't work anymore. So that way I can start more seeds. But I picked up 2 of the horseradish, and the reason why I picked these up, y'all, is because I use horseradish in the fall time when I make my fire cider. This is one of the ingredients that goes in there. And I wanted to just go ahead and grow some more so that we can harvest this in the late fall, and we can do our fire cider. So we got 2 of those. So the next thing I got was some more lavender. And the reason why I wanted to grow even more, y'all, because lavender was in the herbal blend that we introduced and that we sold out really quick. And so there are different types of lavender. You have like the culinary lavender, which this variety is considered the culinary lavender, but I want to be able to offer even more of our herbal tea this year. So I want to make sure that I have enough lavender. And then we still have some in the garden that will bloom this year, but we're just going to continue to add it so that we can make sure that we have enough available. Okay, so we did get a couple of books to add to our library here. I still have books that are in boxes that I need to put up, but we got a couple of those 50% off books. And I'm serious, y'all. When I say I like to read, garden, reading, all type of things, that's what I like to do. Okay, so I'm going to spend a little bit more time here planting some seeds down here. I just wanted to share with you again, make sure you subscribe, because as I go to the different places, as they're putting out things, I am going to make sure I take you all along. But I was really surprised to not see any seeds. But as always, thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead, tap the subscribe button. Make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching. And until the next video, bye-bye.